Welcome, everybody. As the Supervisor of Math and Science, I'd like to welcome everyone to the 39th Annual Lacey Township Science Fair Award Ceremony. It's really good to see everybody back after a year virtual. It's awesome to see all of our students' great work. The science fair projects you see displayed were selected as the best in each science class. The students began researching at the beginning of the semester, and that research inspired these remarkable projects that took countless hours to create. Please join me in a round of applause to celebrate all student participants' hard work. To all of the students, success can never be achieved unless someone like you has the vision and desire to initiate it. Thank you all for coming to support our students and the amazing science program at Lacey Township High School. First, a few words from our assistant principal, Mr. Mark Angelo. Thank you, Mr. Angelo.
Thank you, Ms. Malloy, and thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. As you walk around and you see the projects that our students do such a nice job of putting together, it's exhilarating, but at the same time, it's really not surprising if you work here on a daily basis and you get to see the awesome work that our students do day in and day out. I want to thank a couple people for being here this evening, our staff, our teachers, Mr. Merman, for continuing to broadcast everything that our students do throughout the district. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Zielinski, I believe I saw Mr. Peters somewhere in the back there, and our parents, of course, for your support and in helping our students really, again, not just create awesome science fair projects, but truly capitalize on the things they're interested in. And that's one of the points of emphasis that we want to remember tonight. As we walk around, you're going to see things that pique the interest of us, but most importantly, they pique the interest of our children. And I'll take it even a step further. As you watch some of the things and the research unfold, these are meaningful projects, things that can make change in the world. And I know we've all seen the last 2 years a need for some changes with obviously the pandemic, and I think that's inspired some of the awesome work that you see here this evening. So, you know, sometimes in education we hear the kids aren't ready for the real world. You know, they're not ready. And I think all it does, you know, it takes one walk around this media center tonight to maybe flip that around and say, you know what, like I think the world might not be ready for what our kids can contribute. So enjoy tonight. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Miss Malloy for all the hard work that she puts in on a daily basis. She's one of the unsung, you know, truly hard workers of this district in supervising both the math and science. So she's really done a nice job of continuing to put on what's been an awesome tradition for our school community. And I believe we have the 39th, is this the 39th year? And what an awesome tradition, because it's simple, it's academic, but most importantly, you know, it is student driven. And, you know, I know personally, the courses that I took in high school, when the teachers could make it about what we were interested in, I mean, that makes all the difference. So you get to see that showcase tonight. So enjoy, ask questions, and again, much congratulations to all of our students because you guys really did a nice job. So round of applause again for all of our students.
Thank you, Mr. Angelo, again. Before we begin our award ceremony, I would like to thank several people who were integral in making this night a success. First and foremost, the parents, to echo Mr. Angelo, for supporting your children's efforts and scientific inquiry. Our building administration, Principal Mr. Brandis, and Vice Principals Mr. Angelo and Mr. Littner. President of the board, Mr. Frank Polino, Mr. Peters, I saw him here tonight, and all other board members. Our superintendent, Dr. Clark, our assistant superintendent, Mr. Zielinski, our district supervisor, Mr. Dowd, and all other district administration. Thank you to the secretarial staff for organizing and handling phone calls. A very special thank you to Kathleen Lacondro, our 7 to 12 district supervisor secretary. Thank you, Mr. Colsey, our media specialist, for working with the students during the research paper process and the past 2 days with projects in the media center. Mr. Merman and the WLTS tech crew for recording and for creating tonight's amazing presentation on the board over there. the PTSA for graciously providing $25 gift certificates for all first place award winners and a $50 gift certificate for the Best in Show recipient. Ocean trophies for the beautiful plaques and medals. All of our guest judges who took time out of their day today to judge our students. And lastly, thank you to the amazing science department faculty who I have the pleasure of working with. Your efforts, insights, and dedication are an integral part of our success. I'd like to thank Ms. Audette, Mr. Conklin, Ms. Garrity, Mrs. Hobson, Mrs. Kuzan, Ms. Law, Mr. Barada, Mrs. Dudley, Mr. Helmick, Mr. Kuzan, Mrs. Penna, and Mrs. York. A special thank you to Mrs. Penna for her help with the setup and organization of Science Fair. I look forward to all the great changes we will make as a team to ensure the success of our students. And lastly, again, I thank the parents and our student participants. And now Mr. Conklin and Mr. Barada will present the awards.
Applied Art A. Projects in this category include three-dimensional models of a non-commercial nature. Honorable mention, Anthony Berger, The Reason Why Horseshoe Crab Blood is Integral to Modern Medicine. Honorable mention, Sophia Musmani, A Closer Look at COVID-19. Honorable mention, Jordan Martin, Why is Winter Important for Tulips? Honorable mention, Nathan Wade, How can scoliosis be treated? Third place, Brendan Schuler, Cloning, How can scientists clone animals such as dogs, sheep, and many more? Second place, Aidan Fitzgerald, How different lifestyles and activities affect muscle growth. First place, Havana Campione, How does Jerry affect facial perception? Next category is demonstration of a scientific principle, A and B, a project that supports the explanation of a scientific principle and has moving parts. Demonstration A. Honorable mention, Charlotte Fisher, is propagation more effective in different growing environments? Honorable mention, Maggie Monroe, which type of fingerprints will provide the best results? Honorable mention, Madeline Raffensberger, which type of plastic wrap will provide the least amount of oxidation? Honorable mention, Sila Murazic, sugar content in natural versus processed foods. Honorable mention, Matthew Morris, controlling neural interfaces to cure neuro diseases. Third place, Audrey Molyneux. How are the viscosities of motor oils impacted by exposure to different temperatures? Second place, Joe Killey, Sideline Assessment Concussion Kit. And first place for the category, Devin Krinick, Natural Chemical Plant Pigments versus Inorganic Pigments. And this is for demonstration B. Honorable mention, Megan Costoliglio, how well different materials conduct static electricity with rubber balloon through the friction method. Honorable mention, Jared Danko, is magnetic levitation the future of transportation? Third place, Alexis Frazee, using various forecasting methods to predict airline ticket sales. Second place, Ryan Galella, how do gear ratios affect performance of a Lego test car? And first place in the category, David Murphy, what airfoil shape is the most efficient for high speeds?
Media. This category includes videos, film strips, or slides of a serious nature that describe the structure or function of biological organisms, chemical substance, or the application of a scientific principle. Honorable mention, Jack Harkin, GMOs, Common Misconceptions. Third place, Madeline Frisch, how does Newton's law and the nervous system work together to play volleyball? Second place, Grace Giordano, physical therapy through videos. And first place, Kaylin Dean, genetic mutations through animations. Computer science. Projects in this category demonstrate the instructional applications of computers through an educational program and must be original work. Second place, Sarah Kuzan, creating a smart contract. First place, Anthony Cooper, ball tracking technology. Classical experiment, original invention, AB. This type of project involves the development of a classical experiment or an original invention in accordance with the scientific method. Classical A, honorable mention, Marley Besser, do you drink or consume enough electrolytes? Third place, Alexis Brunson, does Dawn Power Wash work better than regular? Second place, Colin Hayes, how does noise affect people with ADHD? First place, Natalie McGovern, will natural pest spray be just as effective as regular pesticides? Classical B, honorable mention, Richard Hummel, caffeine's effect on the youth. Honorable mention, Jacob Lodge, addictive nature of online gambling. Honorable mention, Anna Roth, how does the friction of different surfaces affect the speed of a runner? Third place, Brennan Smith, 3D printing propellers. Second place, Ryland Messing, which type of baseball bat produces the highest exit velocity? And first place goes to Brian Engel, a new form of adjustable suspension. And for Best in Show, although there were many fine projects submitted to the science fair, this project stood out above them all. So the Best in Show goes to Jason Leisure, Non-Fungible Tokens in the Modern Economy. I'll turn it back over to Ms. Malloy.
Thank you, Mr. Conklin and Mr. Barada. Students, it's never too early to start thinking about next year's project. Science phenomena is all around us. A great project or major discovery all starts with a question. Thank you all for coming out this evening to celebrate all student participants and our award winners. Have a great evening.